Woo. Good morning, guys. It's Ricardo, junkguysdfw.net. On my way back to the warehouse job. God damn it. I forgot what gear. That wasn't the gear. I'm on my way back to the warehouse job today. It's been a week and I guess about 16 days that I haven't been to the warehouse job, and I thought I'd do a quick video. I had a great request online just a couple of days ago about invoicing, and then immediately I got another request about invoicing too, and how I do it and how do I keep up with my invoicing. There's actually two ways that I do my invoicing, and I've mentioned these in other videos, but I guess there's a lot of people that don't. You're the first. Miles, you're the first. There's a lot of people that don't see my older videos, and they just keep up with the new videos. So I'll just tell y'all, no big deal to me. Let me move this over here. Because Jesus fucking Christ, that thing is shaking so much. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna wreck. I'm gonna wreck for y'all. For the viewers, I'm going to wreck. Y'all not gonna have any more videos. Okay. Two things that I use to invoice my customers. How do I keep up with my invoicing? I think that's important also, and I've mentioned this in past videos. First of all, invoicing is not a business you want to get into, okay? I just want to tell you that invoicing is not something that you're going to look forward to doing, because invoicing means that you're not making money. It makes... Hey, Santa Rosa, ¿qué pasó? What's up, guys? It means that you're not getting paid on time. It means that the person who owes you money, you have to invoice them, of course, and that kind of sucks. That whole thing sucks. So if you're invoicing a lot of people and you're like net 30 terms here and net 15 terms here and stuff, it's a challenge. You got to collect that money, but how do you keep up with that stuff? Well, I did this a long time ago where I was just writing things on paper, okay? We're gonna talk about two ways to do it. You can write everything on paper and buy invoices at Staples. I mean, that's the prehistoric way to do it. Or you can use your smartphone. Of us have smartphones. And I don't think this is something that's really hard to do. This is something that y'all should know, but I guess I have to tell y'all so we can be reminded. If Ricardo does it, I guess y'all can do it too. But I'm gonna tell y'all how we do it here. The first thing we do is when we do get a job and we put them on the schedule, we use Google Calendar. We always put the estimate price on the calendar, and I share that with everyone across the platform. So I share it with Victor, I share it with JunkGuys Dallas, and I share it with JunkGuys Frisco. And they all get the same platform. So they see the job and they also notice that I'm taking it, and it's instantly. I just share my calendar with them, okay? And how do I do that? Well, if it's a job and I want them to see it, then I just invite them three in a group. So they're already placed in a group in my Google Calendar, and it's like click, double click, and it just goes into the group. And then when I send it or I save it, it automatically will send the invites to them also. Those invites will show that somebody needs to do this job, or Ricardo's doing the job, or it just give an explanation of everything. That's how really I keep up with all the jobs. Google Calendar is an amazing price of $0. Sending the invites is $0. Yup, I use Google Calendar, great for free service. And you know what? Here's what's funny about it, Fast Junk Calling. Google Calendar doesn't get the respect that it needs to, and it does so much for your business. I mean, it is dominant in things that it can do for your business, and people see it that if it's free, that it's not a good program. Well, I'm gonna tell you something. It is a fact that Google spends a little over $300 million updating Google Calendar every year. It is an investment that they use to make more money. They update Google Calendar. Google Calendar is a big pumping machine for Google, okay? They spend more money in 1 year than probably all the programs combined that people use and pay a subscription for. I know that there's a lot of programs out there that use Google to keep ahead of the game, I know a lot of people that use other programs that cost money on a monthly basis, $8, $10, $12, whatever it is. Listen, this is a business where you have to make every dollar. So $10, $15, or $20 a month, yeah, try to save that money, okay? You're trying to save that money because that's gonna add up, the insurance is gonna add up, other things are gonna add up really, really quick, where you're just wondering what you made at the end of the month and there's really nothing there. So Google Calendar is a great program, very, very sophisticated program that if you do it right and you put all the widgets and all the things that combine it, it will work for you. And you can keep up with your invoicing that way also. Now, I use an alternate program called Street Invoice, and this is downloaded on my phone. It is a 100% downloadable app on the phone. Street Invoice, I invoice everybody. I invoice all the big companies with Street Invoice, okay? Small families, small businesses, big businesses, I invoice all of them. And when it's printed and I send it to you over email, it's 100% professional, okay? Street Invoice is a free program. They have a free one, and then they have one that's updated. I never have gotten the updated version. I don't even care what the updated version is, but this one keeps a hold of all my invoices, all my past invoices, all my future invoices. It also keeps a hold of who has paid and who hasn't paid, how they paid, and when they paid, okay? If they paid by credit card, cash, check. It also has a part of it that reminds people that, hey, you need to pay me, you know what I mean? It sends them an indicator you have not paid Ricardo also. So it's a really easy setup. I'm not gonna get into that because it's a little bit more complicated. It's easy for me, but I can tell that if you've never used Street Invoice, that it would be a harder application. Now, I just got somebody over the chat that said that they use Street Invoice. Raving uses Street Invoices, and it's a great thing to do. You know, it's a great thing for him to do. Raving, can you put down there and just chime in below what is one of the things that you like about Street Invoice that makes your job easier, if you don't mind? No, he doesn't. Yeah, PayPal does it too. Yeah, PayPal has their own thing too. They do it too. And PayPal is not a service you have to pay for, but it's something that has to be, you know, you have to be using your credit card and stuff. That's something that separates us from Google Calendar, because Google Calendar does have a widget that has credit card integration in it, and a lot of people don't know that. It's just a separate company that has combined with Google Calendar, and when someone pays you, it shows you an indicator on Google Calendar and over your phone that they've been paid you. It's putting these pieces together. A lot of people don't have the time, so they pay, you know, they pay somebody like, you know, Invoice City to keep up with the track and track that information, guys, you know? This is one of those things that as a business owner that you have to evaluate in your business if it's worth it for you and if you have the time to even do this, okay? That oh, thank you, Miles. Sorry, brother, I read that out, okay? There's a lot of apps out there that offer this. There's another one right here. Ignacio just put out there that he uses something called Invoice Simple. If it's a free app and it works for you, Ignacio, rock and roll, baby. I'm not telling y'all to use Street Invoice. I'm telling you to use everything that's free to your ability. Use it free, because all this shit adds up. There's an app that keeps track of your gas, $10. There's an app that keeps track of your invoices, $10. There's an app that keeps track of your calendar, $10. There's an app that tells you your distance that you've traveled from here to there, that's $10. By the time you know it, that's $40, that's $50. That's my phone bill every month. That could pay for stuff. That stuff adds up. If you don't believe me, do your math, okay? Do your math. So let's say you have all these apps and they've added up to $50 a month. You've added the invoice app, you've added the gas map, the distance map, your employee map, employees checking in, clocking in. You have an app for that and it's $10. And it all adds to $50, okay? All adds to $50. Every month, and you go, oh, I can afford, not a big deal, it's just $50, right? It's just $50. Okay, so let's do that over 10 months. That's $500. If it's so easy for you, why don't you write a check to me for $500, because you're pissing it away anyway, because there's free programs that can do this for you. So if it's so easy and it doesn't cost you much, any money, write a check out to JunkGuysdfw, and then mail it to me because you're pissing it away anyway, when you could be doing it for free. I mean, it's not a big deal. You said it's not a big deal. For the next 10 months, you know, just use the free app, forget about you doing, and then write me a $500 check. Because like you said, you're smarter than me. Apparently you've been in this business for more than 11 years. You know what I'm doing. You know, guys, it's not about that. I do these videos to help y'all save money. I want you to go out there and look for things that are free that can be used. Every aspect of your business is free, okay? You just have to find it, and I tell you on these videos how do you do that. I'm following your advice. Hey, Nacho, thank you, brother, thank you. So guys, I got a request. The reason I did this video primarily was I got a request. Someone hasn't seen my older videos, and they just wanted to know about how really I invoice big companies and small companies. Well, guys, listen. I invoice them all the same way. There's not a special gold platinum invoice that I invoice. It's a really basic program. It's idiot proof, and it works. It's been working for me for a long time. $10 per month for QuickBooks and app, and it tracks everything. There you go. That's a great one too. I heard that one's good. You know, if that works for you, brother, that works for you. I like to save my money. I'm Mexican, so I'm very, very cheap. That was $500. I bought these caps. You know what I'm saying? That's what I did. You know, it's about living that dream. And last night, if you're watching this video last night, I unleashed a new video last night. And this video was all about living the dream. It was about you living the dream and not living the dream for somebody else. Because I want people to succeed in this business. There is too much money out on the table that we're letting the big companies like Waste Management, Republic, and them take from us. We are the future of this business. Junk removal is the future. So the more there is of us, the more popular we get and the more business that we get. Okay? Live the dream. Stop buying these all business packages that give you all this stuff. They'll give you all the jobs. No, guys, work for them. Work for them. I believe in 3 programs, and I've talked about this in all my videos, that has helped me out in the future. You know what I mean? I want to live like Tim Dudley. Yeah, me too, right, dude? Yeah, I want to live in that fucking fantasy world that he lives in. Jesus Christ, we'll both live in it. You know, one of the things that, as a business owner, that you want to free yourself from living check to check. You want to free yourself from this constraint of Home Advisor, Thumbtack, Got Trashy, Google Express, AdWords, and anybody else that sells you these big business packages that are, you know, $3,000, $5,000, $7,500, whatever it costs. You want to free yourself from that so you can make your margins better, okay? See, guys, here's the thing about it. When you make $4,000 and I make $2,000, I make more money than you. And you ask, why, Ricardo? How do you figure that? Your expenses are going to be larger than my expenses. Of course, one of the things that helps me out is the benefit that all my vehicles pay for. But my advertising and my marketing is this much, when yours has a number and something close to it. See, you've decided to let other people work for you. You've decided to not go after the work and let someone give you the work. You've decided to tie your hand to that dream when I have chased the dream down and got the dream. I'm out here daily working. I'm here by myself working today. Why? Junk Guys Dallas is too busy. Victor is too busy. Maddie's running around like a crazy. Maddie wants to quit already. He says we have too much work and he can't do anything else. These are the benefits of having a business that is very, very strong. I took everything off my schedule today. I canceled over 4 jobs, gave them to Junk Guys Dallas. He already had 2 jobs. He shared those 2 jobs with Madison. Maddie already had 2 other jobs. So we're running around the city all day. There's Junk Guys Dallas. He just came on board. Good morning, David Banda. David, you want to talk about people, what kind of jobs you have on the schedule today? Because we have the big old cabinet job today. You have the job with the gymnastics place, and then we have 2 other jobs that I haven't even sent you. So I want you to express to these people, and just by chiming in, Junk Guy Salad, tell them how busy you've been in the last week, that you can't do anything else at home because you're coming home so tired. They want to know that all this advertising is free. You know, all this advertising is free, and we're not spending thousands of dollars doing this, guys. We're not doing that, okay? We use social media. We do use Craigslist, which is not free. You caught me on that one. But we're using the internet free to grow that dream and become that dream, okay? Yes, and don't forget to post on everything. Yes, there you go, Junk Guys Dallas. You know, me and Junk Guys Dallas, we got into a little argument. Well, I was frustrated with him, but he wasn't posting all his jobs. He wasn't doing all that stuff. And I talked to him about it, and I'm going to tell you, he put some posts out there on Facebook, on Craigslist, and posts out there on Google My Business that I was totally impressed with. And I guarantee it, I want you to put down there, David, how long it take you to do all those posts. I want you to put down there. I want you to put right now in the comments how long it took you to post on all those social media sites. So we're talking about Craigslist, we're talking about Facebook, and we're talking about Google Business. How long did it take you to do? Because I know you did it on your phone, but how long did it take you to actually do that? You know what I mean? Because I think that's really important that you put that information down. See how much time they're spending. They would have to spend out of the day to do the small work like this, okay? This is not very hard stuff to do. It is very simple stuff to do. Maybe 5 to 10 minutes. Wow, and you got your name out there. And we're gonna benefit from that. It costs you free to do it. It costs you 5 to 10 minutes, but we're gonna benefit that from a $500 job or a $1,000 job sooner or later. We will make money off of it, okay? Anyway, guys, my invoicing, I hope you watch this video because of the invoicing, and living the dream, okay? Don't forget, guys, if you like these videos, I gotta go now because they're calling me up to go pay. I'm at the landfill right now. We're all working today. All 4 of us are working today. I will talk to y'all later. Don't forget, guys, if you love these videos, subscribe to the right side. On the left side, check out my other videos. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Bye-bye, guys.